Afternoon guys, Wild Man Moose out again, back in Dartmoor. Me and Mark today are trying out a new spot, which we're going to be getting to very shortly. So what we're going to do is get to where we need to be, have a little scope round, see what's about, and then bring back with setups and so on and so forth. Cheers guys. Afternoon guys, back again. So we're in this beautiful location. No wind at the moment. Temperature is probably about 9 or 10 degrees. Time is now 3:35. So yeah, what I'm going to be doing tonight, I'm going to be going in my not too old but not very well used Hennessey jungle hammock. I'm going to get that out tonight, so I'm going to be going hopefully between that tree there and that tree there, and that should hopefully give me the distance that I need to get it all done. Mark's in a little one-man tent tonight, so that should do him fine. So I'll bring you back guys when we'll start getting set up. Cheers. Hi guys, back. Some of you may know we've got like sort of Hennessey hammocks. You always get this cord that comes with it, and there's a lot of videos out there which show you an adaptation of how to make it easier rather than tying the figure of 8 around the tree straps. And then what happens with that is you go to the other end and it's not short enough, long enough, and then you're back and forward trying to sort your adjustment out, and it becomes a bit of a pain. So like many, I tried the ring system, but it didn't work for me. I didn't like the fact that those rings were pinching on my ropes and, you know, possibly degrading the functionality of them. So I've had a little look on YouTube. There's a guy, it's a Canadian guy, I can't remember his name now, but if I find his name I'll put his link, because I don't take kind of the credit for this. But basically I've got mine set up on a tree strap and a carabiner with what's called apparently a munters hitch or something of that caliber. So basically all you're doing is you're you're clipping it through the carabiner, then you're running it back over itself. Sorry, I'm trying to do this one-handed, so it's quite difficult. And then you're clipping back through the carabiner, and you're still getting your adjustment, and then it's simply a loop and half hitch twice, which everyone's familiar with. So I'm sure other people have found different ways or whatever. I think this way is going to be working for me, and as I said, don't take credit for that hitch or that system, but I feel comfortable knowing that the ropes are going to be pulling against the carabiner like they're designed to do, and not being squished to stop the rope slipping. So I'm going to get the rest of my setup done, chaps, and I'll bring you back when I've done the bizzo. Cheers. Hello, you handsome people. So as you can see, I'm getting somewhere with the hammock at the moment. I'll just give you somewhat of a quick loadout what I've got today. So, Snowpack Softy Elite 4. So that's that one. We've got the Thermarest Trail Pro large. So that one's going to go in between the dual layer of this one. I'm quite lucky with this one because it's actually got 2 layers on it, because it's the jungle series, so you'll always get 2 layers. There's my outroid type. That's the one that's going to go on the underneath my hammock to put all my stuff on. And then good old Carrymore. Today I've got 2 litres of water in the old bladder. And then tools, I've got my trusty LE floodlight. We've got Fisker's axe. You've got Fisker's saw. We've got Fisker's trowel, Trend Brewing. Standard bulletproof Mora, which everybody's got. And my beloved TBS Grizzly knife, bushcraft knife. Right, we'll get the other side open for you. So, this little radio, and then I've got the Crusader cup and 1 litre of water. I've got gas from my little stove, batteries for the radio, and then this one, the AMG titanium pot, which I didn't show you on the last video even though I used it, but this is the 800ml large one, and for a titanium pot it weighs nothing, which is kind of contradicting everything that I say about weight really, but you know, got to try and make an effort somewhere, I suppose. So that one there is the large one. So when I pop the lid on that, you've obviously got the frying pan section on the top, and then the main pot down below, and that's got my stove in it as well. And then what I'll do, guys, is I'll show you the Hennessey hammock. I haven't used this one for quite a while. This is the largest hammock that they do, because I'm a large guy and I need large hammock. Unfortunately I can't have the ultralight ones that maybe some of you slim chaps have got, but hey ho, that is just the way that it is. So again, what I talked about, those hitches, so I've got it all on I've got it all on the, as I say, on the tree strap around the tree, and then I've got the carabiner, and then I've got the munter slide hitch, which is the first one, which is where you hook it through and then underpass it itself and hook through again, and then you'll create a pulley knot. So when you get your tension, you then just do 2 half hitches in there, and then basically all the weight is going on the ropes, pretty much to a degree what Hennessey say you should have, obviously through those figure of 8s, but that's gonna do me. And just if you're interested, this hammock, this jungle hammock, this will take up to 350 pounds and some. All right, so Hennessey say 350, and I'll give you the bag so you can, when I get the bag. So that is the that is the hammock I've got, which is the Hennessey hammock Jungle Safari asymmetrical zip. Obviously you can get the elephant berth ones where you crawl from the bottom. My choice to have the zip, that's just mine, but you guys can pretty much choose what you want. So obviously for ease of entry, we've got just a little stick propped up on the loops that Hennessey got you, and then this isn't what Hennessey give you. They just give you really, if I'm honest, the tires are quite poor. So these are like a Zing It line through a cord lock, and then I've just got it running straight down into my beloved heavy duty bivvy pants, which have gone straight in this ground without no problem whatsoever, hence why I carry them and hence why I keep kind of bashing on about them, because they're brilliant. So that's going to be my little space. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to get the old firmer rest blown up and get that in between the dual layers, and then I'm going to get the get my chair out, and it's time for a bevy, I think. So although we're in this beautiful forested area of Dartmoor, what our plan is, if we do have a fire tonight, which I know is kind of frowned upon, and I get that, but we will be doing it on this rock and stump and not on the bare ground. So basically, you know, we can kind of cover it over with grass and stuff like that. That's if we choose to do it. But other than that, the ground is quite boggy, and I don't know how we're going to do that yet. We're going to try to work that one out. So I'll bring you back in a second, chaps. Cheers. Hi guys, Wild Man Moose back again, and I just obviously done all the setting up, hammock, bedding, chores, all that kind of stuff. Time for the G&T in the can now, sort me out. And when I got 2 minutes to chill out, I'd just like to thank all my newer subscribers that have taken the time to view my videos and pass me some likes and some comments, so I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. And one sort of new subscriber in particular, which is Mike, Black Country Woodsman. Thanks a lot, Mike, for all the support you've given me since you subscribed to my channel. Really appreciate it, mate. So anybody out there who hasn't seen any of Mike's stuff, please go onto his channel, because Mike's channel is extremely good. How Mike does his videos, his temperament, everything is all top stuff, and he's worth watching. And the other shout outs I like to do is from some subscribers that have subscribed from over the pond in America and in Canada. So again, thank you very much. I mean, again, as I said before, I'm not massive on this platform, and I don't expect to be, but it's nice to grow steady and see the things that you do. It does get a bit of attention, and I really appreciate it. So thanks very much, guys. Bring you back shortly. Right, guys, I think for the first time in a long time I'm going to get lucky with the weather. So although it's a bit murky and a bit grey, I've just checked the weather forecast, because I'm actually lucky enough to get a signal in here, and there's not going to be any rain forecast. Might be a bit of sort of like mist early in the morning, but that's Dartmoor anyway. And we're in for a dry night, and no sway from the trees, which is always encouraging, because obviously you don't want anything falling down on you. But yeah, this is a lovely location. So peaceful, tranquil, you know, undisturbed. It's lovely. So I've got out the boots and got into the old camp slippers. I know they're not everybody's taste, but you know, getting out for a leak in the night without putting your boots back on. You just literally slip back into their things and then away you go. So I know, again, they're not everyone's taste, but they certainly do come in handy, and they don't weigh nothing hypocritically. So yeah, I think what we are going to do, we are going to have a fire. That stump that we found has actually got a complete sort of flat slated rock over the top. So we're just going to put a small fire on top of that, and then evidently we're not baking the ground or anything, and you know, we're trying to be a little bit sensible. Just over that away, sort of towards that direction, I have picked up a fire scar with a broken bottle, which is obviously left by people who don't really give a shit. But yeah, so I've picked that broken glass up. That's gone into my rubbish bag. So, you know, you've got to try and do your little bit, haven't you? I mean, fucking tidy up, innit? You know what I mean? It's not a big deal, you know. Just all it does is just gives the old bad name when there are so many genuine people out there that, you know, just want to enjoy what they do, and they got to be tarnished by twats. But nature of the beast. But I'll give you a little scan, guys, of where we are. There's the old hammock. That's Mark's little boat down there, just a little one-man tent. That's going to do him. So yeah, it's getting a little bit dark now. Time's now kicked in at 5:10. So within the next 20 minutes, it's probably going to be relatively black. So there have been a couple of people walking around the woods, if I'm honest. There's just a chap with his young son, but I think they've now gone. So it's pretty much the whole place to ourselves, which is top banana. And the good thing as well is it's only a little jaunt from where the little car park is, so that's always good, especially when you're carrying 6,500 tons like I do. But like what I take, use what I take. That's the way it is. Anyway, guys, I'll bring you back shortly. Right, guys, back again. We've got the old fire going. Don't know if you can see, but that's a tree stump there, and then that's a solid rock, and then we've built like our own wood platform on top of that, and then we've got the fire going from there. Usual brasso wad end, and then the cotton pads. Nothing new. We've got like a stack of wood over there. So we're just waiting for that one to die down. As you can see, it's getting a little bit darker. It's all good. Bring back shortly. Cheers. Well, yeah, guys, grub time. So you're gonna put some of that rice with a couple of look what we found chilling about stuff. Put a bit of olive oil in the pan there, get that fried up. Mustard. Mustard.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together.
Alright, guys, back again. Been on a hunt, and I think I might have got myself a nice bit of fat wood. Obviously it's a bit damp at the moment, so I'm going to take that one home and dry it off, but that one looks quite good. Over the moon with that one. Morning, chaps and people. That was a nice night. I've got always like to sleep off the ground without getting backache. So this moment in time is about 7:15, and I woke up to a bit of a damp but misty forest, which is really nice. So I'm gonna let some more of the light kick in, and start doing coffee, well needed, and some breakfast. So I'll bring you back when that all starts. Cheers. So that's water boiling, people, for the first brew of the day. And this is the morning that we woke up to. Nice and misty, beautiful. So yeah, I'm gonna have a cup of tea and breakfast is on. Sorry guys, I thought we'd just be a bit quiet and let you listen to the sound of the birds and everything. It's so quiet and peaceful. This is a lovely place. Breakfast time. So, got the good old silicone bag, and there's all me pre-cooked bacon and sausage with a tin of beans. I'm going to put some that olive oil in the pan so that nothing, or try to prevent a lot of stuff sticking to the bottom. And we'll give that a mix up and then we'll get a chow down. Cheers. There we go guys, so as you see that little bit of olive oil has done a trick and it's prevented a lot of the stuff sticking to the bottom of the pan. Just makes it easier when you're cleaning it all up. Just a quick little tip guys, with sort of like clean up your pans, obviously sometimes we're not privy enough to have access to like little strings or we can sweat our pans out and things. So what I simply do is just put a little bit of water in the bottom, and I just use some wet wipes and wipe round, and as you can see that's kind of come up really well, apart from the bottom which is going to be scored anyway. But all it does is it just gives you a bit of head start when it goes in the dishwasher or away, and to stop everything kind of sticking and drying up into it, making it even more difficult to get out. But yeah, so I know excuse me, I know I mentioned this pan yesterday, this AMG one. Obviously you've been looking for a titanium pan now for quite a while. They are there for obvious reasons, but that one down there that I just showed you, you get them off Amazon for 35 quid. So considering the size of it and what it actually is, it's kind of well worth the money anyway, so give it a go if you want one. Cheers. Hi guys, back again. Now as we all know, we got to do our bit, whether it be tidying up or whatever it may be, when we've done our camping. So this is my fire area, and as you can see I've remossed the whole area all the way around. So from a distance. That looks completely untouched, and that's what we should be doing. So always remember to tie your bits up, and then try and stop people moaning at you. So always do your bit. Cheers. Welcome back, guys. So we've done the tidy up, we've done the pack away. That's obviously where I was there, between that tree and that tree. Mark was down over there in his tent. It's all of our rubbish packed away there, and that is the remainder of what was our fire. So thank you everybody for watching the video, and hopefully I'll be back very soon with another one. Thanks guys, cheers.
Thank you.